Alright, Shalom Akim. First off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father in the ancient Hebrew, and Yahweh Shai being the name of his beloved Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ in the ancient Hebrew. Alright, I'd like to give double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught us well. Alright, and who I learned under. And a sincere shalom to you, the elect out there, pushing out this word of truth and sincerity. Alright. I'm the brother Allah Matamat, from a branch at the GMSLA camp. We come out here teaching every Saturday from 2 to 5 in the evening here in the San Fernando Valley. You can catch us out here teaching in the streets of Ventura. Alright, today's lesson I just wanted to go into, Esau and how, because of the wickedness, that he committed on our people, man, he will be punished. Alright, this lesson, just to go further upon, this live stream that Apostle Ariam Love had done. I just remembered, watching it, that I wanted to do a video on it. So Lord willing, however long this is, it is edifying. All right, but yeah, let me get this here in the book of Habakkuk 2 and 8. This is what the apostle is going into. It says Habakkuk 2 and 8. It says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of thy people, all right, shall spoil thee. All right, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, and of the city, and of all that dwell therein. All right, the scriptures plain up tell you, man, you are gonna pay, for what you've done to our people. All right, for what you've done to this world. All right, you go out here, these different countries, man. You set up your embassies. Take all the resources that you want. All right, and you poison the whole world with your wicked ass ideology. Whether it's, the democracy, that westernization, all right, you introduce feminism, man, all type of wicked shit, homosexuality, all right, and Salakia, you just take, all these resources, man, and the way you found this country, Salakia, the way you found this country, this land, America, was by blood, all right, the blood of the so-called Native Americans, man, the Negroes, all right, the so-called Hispanics. All right, it was all through blood, and that's something that you're gonna have to pay for. All right, it says because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of that dwell therein. All right, woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness in his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. All right, because the way you set up your kingdom, man, it was by fraud, deceit, by killing, all right, by murder, by genocide. All right. All that, man, and that's something you hide away, man. That's something you tell the so-called Native Americans, the Negroes, to forget about. All right, you don't. It's to the point where you don't even want to teach it in your schools. All right. It says. Let me get this right here. We quoted it, so I might as well get it. All right, this is the book of Numbers 35 and 33. All right, so lock it, brothers. This is Numbers 35 and 33. It says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are in, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. All right, so the only way that this land, man, that was founded in blood, the blood of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The only way this land could be cleansed, man, if your people go back into captivity, man. And that's what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is coming to do, man. That's your judgment, man. Your kingdom is going to be snatched away from you, from the Lord. All right? Let me get this one as well, man. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 21 and 16. It says, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. All right, and is that not what you did to the so-called Negroes up here in America, man? All right, you stole them from over there in the outskirts of Africa, man. And you enslaved them here in the Americas. All right, you sold us as slaves. All right, our brothers, man. You went far beyond what the scriptures, tell you what to do with their slaves. All right. You did some wicked, vile ass shit, you know this, all right? With our children, with our women, with our men, all right? You're gonna have to pay for all that, all right? Like it says in James, the 2nd chapter. Let me get that one as well. All right, because at the end of the day, man, you're living up your kingdom, all right, only to a point where the Lord, man, is gonna allow you to, man. You know, you only have so long till the Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he returns, man. And you could see that through the prophecies that are being fulfilled, man. You're pushing out this juice, man, to the point where it's gonna be known that Salaki, you're gonna grow impatient and you're gonna push out what that MOTB, all right, you know, and that's the final prophecy that, you know, his men are looking out for, all right. Because once he pushes, you know, that incision, that charagma, all right, that's when you know that, hey, we don't got much more time, all right, and we don't, man. You see it all happening throughout the news, man. Hey, Esau is going to come down with great wrath, all right? All right, this the book of James, chapter 2, verse 13, it says, for he shall have judgment without mercy that hath, Salaki, for he shall have judgment without mercy that hath showed no mercy. All right, who has shown no mercy to us, man? The so-called white man, Esau, Edom. All right, you can see it, man, just how proudly he rules, you know, in his kingdom, man. You know, he takes no account to our labors, man. You know, in order for us to prosper here over here in Babylon the Great, we gotta, you know, do some wicked shit, man. All right, in order for you to be to make it as these so-called celebrities, these artists, man, you gotta be in league with the so-called white man. You know, it's wicked. You gotta be able to sell your soul. All right. You know, and that's something that we're not down with, all right? It says, for he shall have judgment without mercy that has showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against mercy, all right? So he shall have judgment without, it says, without mercy that has showed no mercy, all right? Because he has showed us no mercy, all right? So let's go back here in the book of, this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, and we were in 10. It says, thou hast consulted shame to thy house, by cutting off many people, all right, and has sinned against thy soul, all right. It says, for the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it, man. You know, and there's going to be great destruction that hits this place, all right. You know, before you're changed up, man, Babylon the Great, man, is going to be destroyed by 200 million missiles, all right. It says, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establishes the city by iniquity. You know, and this man, this is speaking about him. All right, you know, this land was founded in blood. All right. Let me end it right here in the book of Obadiah. All right. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1. I'll start at 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord, the Yahweh, concerning Edom. We heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. All right, it's going to come to a point where, man, Esau's secrets, and they're going to be revealed. All right, he no longer has the same power he had, you know, over these other nations like he had in World War II. All right, when he sent, you know, those missiles to Hiroshima and Nagasaki. All right, people don't fear him, you know, the same way. All right, because these other nations, these other countries, man, have nuclear ability. All right. You know, they have these different missiles that they're going to send out here in Babylon. All right, it says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, and setteth his heart, who shall bring me down. All right, man, you see that, man, just the pride that's in this devil, man. He truly believes that he will never, you know, be in adversity. All right, that he will not be enslaved. No, that's just the type of spirit that the Lord put him on. All right, but it's it's gonna shock him even more when Yahweh Shem Yahshua returns and puts, starting with the elites, you know, in chains. All right, those, you know, that hide in, you know, these underground secret bunkers. All right, it says, thou that exalt thyself as the eagle, and thou that set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. All right, you know, you do that through the way of different space stations. All right. You know, you've set your nest among the stars, but hey, the chariots of the Lord, man, is going to take you down easily. It's going to be easy work. All right, it says, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. All right, if these comes to thee, if thy robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are the hidden things sought out? All right, and his wickedness, man, is going to be known, man. Like it says in Isaiah, man, his skirt is going to be lifted. All right, people are going to realize that this man is the devil, man. He's the cause of every Salaki. He's the cause of every single terrible thing that happened on this earth. All right, the scriptures talk about how when the wicked are in authority, man, the earth mourneth. But when the righteous, man, the earth rejoiceth, man. Down to these nations, man, these trees, man, these different people are going to appreciate us being in rulership. Through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. Are they that eat the bread have laid wound under thee? There is none understanding in them. All right, man, it's going to come to a point where all these different nations, man, are going to start, start war with you, man. This next world war, man, is going to be the end of you. All right, so it says, man, Esau is the end of this world, and Jacob is the beginning thereof that followeth. All right, it says, let me see, it says, shall I not in the day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men of Edom, and even unto the understanding of the mount of Esau, and the mighty men of Teman shall be dismayed. To the end, every mount of Esau shall may be cut off by slaughter. All right, man, Esau, man, you got great judgment coming to you, man. It's gonna, man, your kingdom is gonna end real soon. This is for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, and this is why this is gonna happen. All right, this is why your land is gonna be destroyed. This is why when Yahushua returns, man, he's gonna put you in chains, man, when he finds you in those bunkers. All right, this is for thy violence against thy brother Jacob. Shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. All right, because you have touched the apple of the Lord's eyes, man, his people. All right, you have you have great judgment, for that. You're gonna pay for all that. All right, the Lord, man, like it's speaking, later on in this chapter, man, he's gonna put you in 1,000 years of captivity, and then, after those 1,000 years, the southern, all of the southern and northern kingdom, is gonna gather up and burn you. All right, so your people exist no more. All right, you're gonna be an afterthought. We're not. We're gonna be after like 2,000 years. Hey, remember Esau? And we're gonna be, oh shit, that man existed. All right, you're gonna be gone. All right, so with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Again, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. A sincere shalom to you, the elect out there. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Brakatham to all you. Shalom Akim.